Welcome back to the Fantasy Mapper, where we explore the geology of fantasy worlds through a scientific lens. I am Emiliano, your resident geologist, and today we are setting sail for the legendary island Elena, better known as Númenor. This land, steeped in ancient lore and tragedy, offers us a unique opportunity to study the tectonic forces that might have shaped it, and the cataclysmic event that led to its downfall. Númenor was an island located in Belegar, the Great Sea, between Middle-earth and Aman, a gift from the Valar to the Dain for their valiant efforts during the War of Wrath against Melkor at the end of the First Age. The island itself was in the shape of a 5-point star, each point having its own unique geological and physical features. Each point, therefore, was considered a separate region of Númenor and had separate names. So, how could such a majestic land have formed? One possible explanation lies in tectonic rifting. In real-world geology, Iceland can form in areas where tectonic plates are pulling apart from each other, creating a rift. This is called a divergent boundary. As the plates diverge, the Earth gives way to the sea and magma rises from the mantle, filling the gap and solidifying to create new land. This process is similar to what we see in the mid-Atlantic ridge, where volcanic activity form islands like Iceland. The central mountain of Númenor, Meneltarma, may have formed through volcanic activity related to tectonic rifting. As magma rises to the surface, it can create a volcanic island, which could explain Númenor's rugged terrain. The lashness of the island suggests that it eventually stabilized, allowing life to flourish. Although there's no mention of volcanic activity in Tolkien's writings, this theory is still appealing. The gentle slopes of Meneltarma and its flattened and depressed summit are characteristics of a shield volcano, which often forms through processes like this. Additionally, this explanation aligns well with the mythological idea of an island emerging from the sea. Tragically, Númenor met a dramatic end, sinking beneath the waves in an event reminiscent of the legend of Atlantis. Tolkien described these events as the Akalabeth, or downfall of Númenor, a cataclysm triggered by the wrath of the Valar. But could this have a real-world geological explanation? Yes, the most likely culprit, a massive underwater earthquake causing a powerful tsunami. In real life, such events have been devastating. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake, for instance, registered a magnitude of 9.2 and triggered a massive tsunami with waves of up to 30 meters, leading to one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. If Númenor was located near a tectonic boundary, a large enough seismic event could have produced a similar result, causing the island to collapse and sink into the ocean. A wave of this size would have been catastrophic, engulfing the entire island and leading to its destruction. Looking at the fall of Númenor, we can draw parallels to real-world islands like Santorini in the Aegean Sea. Santorini was once part of a much larger island, but a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 before Common Era caused a significant portion of the island to collapse into the sea, creating a caldera and leading to the island's current shape. This event may have even inspired the legend of Atlantis. Similarly, Númenor's dramatic end could be a result of both tectonic and volcanic activity. That much, at least, is implied in the Silmarillion, where Tolkien writes, "Then, suddenly, fire burst from the Meneltarma, and there came a mighty wind and a tumult of the earth, and the sky reeled, and the hills slid, and Númenor went down into the sea." The combination of a massive earthquake, volcanic eruptions, and the subsequent tsunamis could explain how such a grand island was completely swallowed by the sea. In Tolkien's lore, Númenor was brought up from the sea by the Valar as a gift to the Dain for their part in the war against Morgoth, and later sunk into the ocean when Ilúvatar opened up a chasm in the sea as a punishment for the hubris of its people. While this mythological explanation is central to the story, it's fascinating to consider how Tolkien's world-building might mirror real geological processes. The destruction of Númenor, whether by divine intervention or natural disaster, serves as a powerful reminder of the forces that shape and reshape our world. Númenor's story is one of glory and tragedy, where the forces of nature, and perhaps something more, combine to create and destroy a legendary land. Exploring its geology gives us a deeper appreciation of Tolkien's world and the real-world phenomena that might have inspired it. Thank you for joining me in this journey through the rise and fall of Númenor. If you enjoyed this exploration, stay tuned for more content like this. And if possible, please like and subscribe. This actually helps the channel. Until then, keep exploring, both in fantasy and in the world around you.